So from very subtle everyday outfits to really jaw-dropping creation, there's something for everybody in kink. Some people like it simple, some people like really extreme, outrageous fashions. So we're going to dive into that today and break it down from the most kind of basic everyday fetish wear to the most extreme fetish wear. So do forgive me, I'm reading off a list because I just simply could not remember all of this. So I'm just going to read this off a list, okay? I mean, I knew about a lot of it, but some of these were new things that I learned myself from research I did for this video. Um, so anyway, everyday fetish gear, collars and chokers, harnesses. I've got all this stuff myself. Latex gloves. I've got latex gloves in the house. I've never worn them for a kink stream, but that could be really fun. Um, Also like latex wrist cuffs, latex belts, anything not full latex gear. Then there's masks, like a simple eye mask or a masquerade mask. I've worn those before on kink scenes. So that just kind of adds some mystery or role play, aesthetic. And then like fishnet stockings or mesh. I've got a mesh top which I absolutely adore. I used to love wearing my mesh top to kink clubs. Okay, so now we're getting into more mid-level fetish gear. So I don't own any of this personally. Honestly, I probably would if I had the money. I've just, been pretty broke most of my life. Like even when I had a job, I wasn't making that much money. And for a while I was making decent money, but then I got too ill to continue working at that job, so that didn't last for very long. Otherwise, I would have bought a whole bunch of, fetish shit, like probably a whole latex suit, all that stuff. But anyway, so like full body harnesses that cover kind of like the torso and the thighs, latex clothing, any sort of latex clothing, like a latex dress, leggings, full cat suits, and then there's hoods. I'm sure you've all seen those like gimp hoods with the little cutout eyes and the little zipper mouth. I think on American Horror Story they actually like show a guy wearing that. Then there's like kind of like ball gags, which I actually do own. I guess I own something in the intermediate spectrum, and corsets. Okay, so now on to more extreme gear. So I actually do not own any of this. I don't even know if I want to own any of this. This might even be a little bit extreme for me. But apparently there's such a thing called vacuum beds, a latex enclosure that uses a vacuum to create a skin tight experience. This can be used for like sensory deprivation or bondage. Honestly, if I was in one of these, like from the neck down, I think I would freak the fuck out. It would not be fun kink. It would just be like absolute torture for me. I would like flip the fuck out. For some reason, it's okay for me if I'm tied down with rope, but not in a fucking vacuum bag. No, thank you. But if you're into that, awesome, good for you. I'm not kink shaming anyone. Gas masks. I think that could be kind of cool, kind of hot. I might be into that. Um, Inflatable suits, probably not for me, but again, if you're into that, awesome. Extreme corsets, definitely not for me, but designed to reduce waist size to an impossibly small proportion. So you've got to be safe with that. I think that can be quite dangerous if you don't do it the same way. But basically, like kind of regressive, like in a sense, going back to Victorian fashion in the 1800s, like what they Victorians tried to do, but bringing it into a modern king setting. So kind of an interesting interplay with the historical dynamic there. And there's like a full body rubber suit, right? So it's like not just like the bodysuit, but also the face and just like absolutely everything covered in rubber, like you know, um, pretty intense. And there's milking machines, which I actually have heard of before. So you can be milked like a cow or whatever. These are often used in like medical kind of role plays. And then there's like alien or creature suits. I guess I don't know if furries would fall into this category. Maybe this might be kind of fun to try out. Like I'm not quite sure if I understand the sexual appeal, but I think it could be quite fun. I would definitely be interested in trying this one out. So let me know what kind of gear you have, what kind of gear you're interested, what kind of gear you would try out in the comments below. Well, thank you so much, and like this video if you enjoyed it, and please subscribe if you want more like it. Thanks so much, and have a great day.